The Usello Horizon, a geological memory of a lost age. The Usello Horizon. This is a mysterious, charcoal-rich layer of sediment that stretches across the world. A thin, dark band in the geological record, whispering of fire and upheaval at the end of the Pleistocene epoch. Dated to approximately 12,800 years ago, this layer marks a sudden and dramatic environmental shift, aligning with what is known as the Younger Dryas cooling event. Yet its darkened breath and violent associations raises questions that stretch beyond empirical and possibly beyond planet Earth. Radiocarbon dating situates the formation of the Usello Horizon right around 12,800 years before present, precisely at the boundary between the last ice age and the modern Holocene epoch. The horizon is typically composed of blackened soils rich in charcoal, sometimes fused into a hard, glassy substance by intense heat. The presence of soot, microcerules and nanodiamonds within the horizon supports the hypothesis of a high-energy event, perhaps a cosmic impact or widespread wildfires of unprecedented scale. This horizon is not limited to one small region. While it was first discovered in Usello, similar black layers have been found all across Europe, in North America, and even in parts of the Middle East and in Asia. This geographical spread hints at a global phenomenon, a shared trauma etched into the crust of the Earth itself. Many mainstream scientists now associate the Usello Horizon with the Younger Dryas impact hypothesis. This is a theory proposing that a comet, or fragments of a comet, struck planet Earth or exploded in the atmosphere, and this triggered sudden climate cooling, wildfires, widespread, and megafaunal extinctions. However, physical traces such as platinum anomalies, melted glass, and shocked quartz are inconsistent or disputed across the main sites. What if the cause was something far more extraordinary, something preserved not only in the soil but also in the myths of our ancestors? The Mahabharata, one of the great epics of ancient India, speaks vividly of divine beings waging war in the heavens, unleashing weapons of fire, light and thunder. Ancient Mesopotamian, Egyptian and Greek myths echo similar cosmic battles, titans clashing with Olympians, fiery chariots streaking across the sky, and ages of man lost to fire and flood. Modern reinterpretations of these myths through the lens of plasma cosmology and the electric universe theory suggest that ancient people were witnessing planetary scale discharges, plasma interactions between celestial bodies in close proximity. In this view, myth was memory. Mars, Venus and other planetary bodies loomed close to planet Earth in ancient times, discharging electrical arcs, thunderbolts of the gods, as their magnetospheres interacted violently. Could the Usello Horizon be the physical footprint of such an event? A planetary plasma discharge. A planetary fragment ejected by such a war, raking Earth's surface and sparking global conflagration. If so, the soot is not just burned biomass, but the cremation ash of a once golden age lost to the planetary plasma event. Greek mythology tells us that when the Olympians overthrew the Titans, the older gods were cast into Tartarus, a deep abyss, perhaps symbolising their exile into deep space far beyond Earth's visible sky. And with their fall, so ended the mythic Golden Age. This is a time when gods walked amongst men, when knowledge flowed from the heavens, and when Earth's climate was warm and stable. The Usello Horizon may thus be interpreted as a scar left behind by the death of this age, when the balance of the solar system was violently reset and the skies were forever changed. The Earth itself bears witness in the form of this blackened layer, a planetary memorial to an interplanetary drama, immortalised in both Earth and in myth. While mainstream science seeks earthly causes for the Usello horizon, asteroid impacts, volcanic activity, or abrupt climate shifts, there is room to consider that the ancient accounts of cosmic conflict were not merely allegory, but records of awe-inspiring celestial phenomena. The Usello horizon could represent a singular convergence of myth and geology, where scorched soil and ancient story alike speak of a time when planets battled in the sky, gods roared like thunder, and the earth burned beneath them. Perhaps, in the end, the Usello horizon is not merely a sedimentary layer, it is a relic of a memory itself, preserved in the bedrock of time.